Hi, I'm Michael Gaddis, your Carlsbad real estate expert. Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about what's going on in the market in Carlsbad. I pulled data from Sandicor, which is the San Diego County Multiple Listing Service. I pulled active, contingent, pending, and sold listings, with the sold listings occurring between January 1st, 2014 to today, which is February 18th, 2014. I'm now going to talk to you a little bit about the data. So this is your February 2014 Carlsbad real estate market update. In Carlsbad, there are currently 160 active listings. These listings average 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, with 3,239 square feet and have an average list price of $1.4 million, with an average list price per square foot of $404 per square foot, and an average market time of 48 days on market. Now, these numbers are actually skewed probably considerably by the high dollar active listing currently in Carlsbad, which is a 7-bedroom, 9-bath, 12,000 square foot home that's currently listed for $29 million and has an average list price per square foot of $2,416. That house, by the way, has been on the market for 260 days. So that the numbers are probably skewed upward by that particular listing. There are currently 11 contingent listings in Carlsbad. Now that's actually quite a remarkable number. For those of you who do not know what a contingent listing is a short sale, basically. It's a sale that requires either lender or court approval, which usually is lender approval in this market. And there are only 11 of those. Now, some of the active listings I mentioned earlier might be short sale listings. However, I cannot tell by the way I pull the data for this report whether those active listings are short sales or not. I could probably pull another set of data which would allow me to tell, but for the purposes of this market update, safe it to say that there are only 11 contingent short sale listings currently in Carlsbad, which is not a large number at all, considering how many were there a year ago or 2 years ago, where the market was just inundated with these. So it shows definitely that the market is starting to cleanse itself a little bit. So of the 11 contingent Carlsbad listings, the average is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath home. That's 2,442 square feet, with an average list price of $584,798 and an average list price per square foot of $242. And the average days on market is $207. Now, one thing I want to point out is that the list price per square foot of $242 is lower than what the other prices per square foot you'll see. So don't be alarmed by that price per square foot, because short sales typically do have a lower list price per square foot for a myriad of reasons. So there are currently 126 pending listings in Carlsbad. These listings average 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,602 square feet. The average list price is $841,374. The average list price per square foot is $337, and the average days on market is 49 days. So there's quite a few pending listings coming down the pipeline, so we can compare the number for the list price per square foot of the pending listings to the list price per square foot of the sold listings to see how close it is. So currently, or as of January 1st of this year to February 18th, which is today, there have been 91 sold listings in Carlsbad. These properties average 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,436 square feet. They have an average list price of $809,915, an average list price per square foot of $346 a square foot. They sold for $791,313 on average, which is 98% of the list price, which is really good. So the big number is, what did they sell for per square foot? Because that is the actual determinator of what your house is worth based on a price per square foot basis as of today. And that number is $338 per square foot. So, and the average days on market for these sold listings is 38. So if you look at the average sold price per square foot and compare it to the pending listings, They are almost identical. They're $1 off, about $1.50 something cents off. So they are very, very close. So that tells you that that is probably a very, very good indication of what your house is worth on a price per square foot basis. So sometimes people like to know what the highest listing is, the active listing and the sold listing. So I will tell you. As I mentioned to you earlier, the big listing, the big dog in Carlsbad right now is the $29 million listing that I mentioned earlier in this video. And as I wait for the data to be put on my screen so that I can tell you about it, I will tell you that that is a remarkably large listing, probably located on the beach area there for $29 million. So as I'm going to tell you the address in just 1 second, as my helpful assistant Will over there tries to pull the data up. Will, are you anywhere close to finding that particular property? It is.
Not listed, no.
Why don't you sort it by price and then pull up the high one? There you go. So the average price the address for this particular property is 5305 Carlsbad Boulevard. It is a 5-bedroom, 9-bath, 12,000 square foot home built in 2007, currently listed for $29 million. It was listed in November 27th of last year. And just to give you an idea of how much higher this particular property is than the next nearest active listing, the next nearest active listing is 5099 Shore Drive, which is a 4-bedroom, 5-bath, 5,111 square foot home. It is currently listed in a range listing of $6.95 million to $7.75 million. So there's a big difference between $29 million and $6.95 and $7.75. So that's why I was telling you earlier that the data from the Carlsbad Boulevard property is probably pulling up that price per square foot and some of those other numbers a little bit. So as far as the sold listings are concerned, Will, I believe, do you have it there, which one it is? It's 6351 Alston Street, which is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 5,490 square foot home that was listed for $2.199 million. It was listed on December 13th of 2013 and closed escrow January 27th, so just a few weeks ago, and it sold for $2 million. So it was on the market for 15 days. So that is your Carlsbad real estate market update as of February of 2014. If you have any questions or would like to speak to me further, please feel free to do so. You can reach me at area code 760-692-5950, 760-692-5950, or you can visit my website at www.michaelgaddis.com. Or you can stop by my office, which is located at 6104 Innovation Way in Carlsbad, just off Palomar Airport Road in El Camino Real. It's in the towers of Bressi Ranch. So feel free to stop by and just say hello or ask any questions if you're in the neighborhood. Other than that, my name is Michael Gaddis. I am a real estate broker, a mortgage broker, and a licensed California attorney. And as always, I give you more, but it doesn't cost you more.